Tinelle and Vanessa, they are part of a growing online community called the Silver Sisters, women of all ages who are influencing others to confidently wear their gray. Vanessa, how long did it take you to go root to end gray?
About 2 years, and then I wanted to grow longer because I was doing the pixie cut grow out about 5 months before that. So it was fast, but yet not fast. I thought it was going to be about, I said a year. Many times it's 3.5, 4 years, if you slow grow it out.
If you slow grow it out. In that time period, was there a moment of, I mean, it's emotional, right? Because I think someone reached out to you online and they said something about gray hair is the death of a beautiful woman.
Wow.
Yeah. You responded, take a look.
So gray hair is the death of a beautiful woman? Really? Well, I'm checking my pulse and I'm still breathing. I have to disagree with you because I don't believe it's the death of a beautiful woman. I believe that gray hair is the rebirth of a beautiful woman. Seems like you have bought into society's beauty standards, and that is that gray equals old, unattractive, invisible, unlovable, not pretty. And guess what? That is just not true.
I guess I'm still surprised, Vanessa, at how, I don't know how offensive people can be about gray hair. What is that causes that, you think?
Personally, it sometimes has to do with themselves. It's not about me. And I tell myself that if anyone has any criticism after all these years, if I'm wearing my hair white, I wear my hair gray, whatever you want to call it, I think it's beautiful, and nothing that you're going to say is going to change that.
Yeah.
I've defined my own beauty, and that makes you uncomfortable.
And that makes some people uncomfortable.
Yes.
You have 2 daughters, but you are single and dating.
Yes.
How has having gray hair impacted dating?
Well, I'm not quite dating, but I mean,
I just put you out there.
No, no, my daughters have high hopes, but I only have known pretty much my adult self with white hair. So I feel very confident, secure, and my daughters, they just are my cheerleaders, always encouraging me to get out there. So, you know.
Do people often ask your age? Because sometimes when you're graying, that incites people to ask how old you are.
It is constant.
Really?
Constant. There is this confusion. Maybe it's because they see my daughters and they don't know if they're my daughters. Are they your sisters? Oh, you don't look old enough to have white hair. Or you don't look old enough to have daughters.
What do you say to people when they say that you don't look old enough
well,
to have
you see me here, don't you? But no, I feel more beautiful than ever, more confident than ever. And it's a great role model for my daughters.
It is.
Yeah.
Marianne, you're married now. You're married.
Yes.
You were single with your gray hair. You told me that
I was single.
That was interesting as well for you.
Absolutely, going through that process again, feeling that insecurity. And honestly, when I let my hair go gray and everything in my life just really fell together, and I met somebody that was just loved me and really nourished. And
do you think it's because it appears like you are presenting as your real self? Is that what you feel that they receive? Now, I know you have a big group of grammar school friends, and you guys have the reunion. I have never gone to one of my school reunions because I figured they reunite every day with me on TV. But there's a debate within your grammar school crew.
Right, so there's about 18 of us on one chat, so we don't need to even have a reunion because we see each other pretty regularly. And they're almost like sisters. At that point when you're friends for that long, they say whatever they want. So of course, when I first started with this, they were like, oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. No, are you crazy? What are you doing? So they were definitely not supportive.
So you stood up against the masses of grammar school friends.
Absolutely.
You were defiant.
I was hell-bent on this journey, and that nothing was going to waver me.
It's interesting to see all of you. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's interesting because all of you admit that in the beginning, it was not smooth sailing. This was not like, I'm gray and I am fabulous. It took some time. Vanessa, what's your advice? Because when we said gray, had a couple of women proudly hold their hands up in the audience.
Hey there.
Hey there. You have others like, I know you don't see any gray. And I'm going to be real. Again, I'm conflicted. I think of myself as a pretty authentic person. I cut my hair early on in my news career. I had news directors telling me I would never be on TV with short hair like this. So I've had my own hair journey, having short hair. Gray hair, I got an appointment. I'm not canceling it next week. I will be seeing Sherwin at New Salon in a couple of weeks to dye my hair.
I love it, I love it.
But I do at some point I would like to get there. So, and I don't know why. What do you think it is, Vanessa?
The defining moment for me, the rough patch, and this is what I recommend to all the Silver Sisters out there that are on the fence, they're in the journey. About 6 weeks in, I looked in the mirror, and instead of disdain and hate, which what I had for every time I'd see gray, I looked in the mirror for the first time and said, I love you. I love you, beautiful gray. It was the self-love that was the defining moment that changed everything in that love affair that continued on. And one other thing is that you can cut it, buzz it, dye it, highlight it, any way. It doesn't no right one way.
Yeah.
Except for I am a huge advocate. If you want that epic self-love journey, slow turkey grow it. Turkey grow it, no, don't do anything to it, because that time between this to here is what opens everything up that you can renegotiate everything you thought about beauty, self-worth, love, aging, everything happens in that time period.
Wow.
To renegotiate. So that's just my 2 cents. You know.
Okay, before we go, Tinelle, one quick tip for people who might start going gray today.
Yay!
I just encourage.
Don't act like I'm the only one in here right now. What's your quick tip?
My quick tip is it's a personal journey. Be gentle, be kind with yourself, and keep happy thoughts to yourself as you're going through the journey.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at that gray tonight, the one I've hidden right here. I'm gonna say you are great, you are amazing, you are important, and I'm not gonna color you. We'll see. Give it up for Marianne, Tinelle, and Vanessa. Find out how to follow their journey on TamronHallShow.com. Coming up, this 64-year-old male model was stopped on the streets of New York City and asked, what makes you confident? His answer went viral. How his gorgeous gray led him to the runways. We'll be right back. This show makes me feel like the luckiest kid in the world. Join the fun and be part of our Tam Fam audience. Go to TamronHallShow.com. See you there.